So far, I've been fortunate with startups. I had a few earlier that didn't quite work out. One time when I was about 8 or 9 years old, I opened a lemonade stand and made the mistake of making the lemonade with vinegar instead of lemon juice. My mother had this big box of real lemon, or not box, big bottle of real lemon, and in that bottle she kept vinegar. Now, she didn't tell me. So I was home by myself. It was a hot summer day, and I decided to make lemonade. So I got a nice big pitcher. I got a lot of ice, a lot of water, and I put the lemon in. I put the sugar in and mixed it all up, and my God, it didn't taste right. So I put more sugar in and tried a little more lemon, and still didn't taste right. And then I got to the point where I started thinking, well, this is maybe how it's supposed to taste. So I opened my stand outside. The pitcher was there. It was just sweating, and I remember my first customer. I had lemonade, 5 cents, little cups, was a, back then, insurance men that sold whole life insurance used to walk debit routes. And our insurance man was named Mr. Hill, and he'd go collect the premium once a week from everybody. And so he came by, and he had a little pork pie hat on, had his tie loosened, was carrying his coat over his shoulder, sweating himself silly. And he said to me, "Man, can I use one of these?" So he gave me a dime and told me to keep the nickel. And I fixed him one, and he took and threw it right down. And I still remember watching him and watching his eyes bulge. And then he spit it into the street, and he goes, this is a direct quote, "Jesus Christ, kid, that's the worst fucking lemonade I've ever tasted." Well, anyhow, so for the rest of the day, whatever lemonade I sold, I had to give refunds for. And then word got out, stay away from Robert's Lemonade. And my mother finally came home, and she was wondering what I did, and I let her taste it. She goes, "How'd you make this?" And I said, "Well, Mom, I used your real lemon." She goes, "I'll keep vinegar in that jar." So anyhow, we made lemonade with the correct way. I've reopened my stand, and nobody would touch it.